Guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you with a Tesla stock update video. It's not yet 4 o'clock, so I'll still show you, bless me, what is going on with that. But I had, again, this guy Paul that I mentioned in my videos, he's like Mr. Wall Street. I've been in stocks for 40 years, whatever, and okay, yes, but he's like Wall Street. He is very, 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 very uninformed about the specifics of Tesla. Like, no, they make cars. He's like that Jim Chanos that thinks they're a car company. He does recognize, okay, well, they're first to market, in the electric car company, but he's one of those, like, heavy competition, Chavez, heavy competition. And, they'll take a piece of it, and again, they were first there, but, they don't even make 1 million cars a year, and he's still stuck on, and again, to his credit, there's a point that, yes, there are other companies that have dozens and dozens of shops that they could convert to electric shop. Now, apparently GM's trying to do it, and I guess they did it in like 3.5 months, but in order to, it's not fully functioning yet. And even if they turn all of their stuff to electric overnight, they don't have the engineering talent and the coding talent to be able to put together a new product. It's a new product. It's not anything like they've ever done before. So he's still on the side of like, oh no, legacy automakers like Ford and GM, they'll survive, and Volkswagen. And I'll bet anyone $10,000 right now that Ford is bankrupt before the end of the year. Or I'm sorry, before the end of the decade. And again, they have the most popular selling pickup truck in the world, but they're still unprofitable. They're still losing money, and they have $150 billion, $150 billion in debt. Well, Tesla has $14.5 billion in the war chest. Like, that's not an insignificant amount. And they have the machine that builds the machine. I was very, very close today of saying, I'm not going to buy this Pokemon card. I will take the rest of what I have, and I'll just buy more Tesla. Like, I would have bought, because it went down to 410 today. I was like, oh my God, I should just buy it right now. So I would have got everything that I sold plus an extra 5 shares. So it's like, increase by 5 shares without having to spend a single penny. But I digress. I did not, and again, I should have. I would have already been up $8 a share, because right now it's $14.18, close to $14.19 a share, and this is something that people don't get it. They're still sleeping on it, and a lot of people are focused on like the technicals. Well, they didn't have a raise. They had, they beat expectations, but they're not raising guidance. Of course they're not going to raise fucking guidance. Sorry about the F-bomb. They're not going to raise guidance because they were shut down for 8 weeks. They're not going to, they'll be lucky if they hit 500,000. I think they still might, but they're not going to raise guidance on something when they've been shut down. If they hadn't been shut down, they would absolutely make 540,000 cars this year delivered. But they're not. Again, people aren't really taking into account the reasons why certain things don't happen, like not meeting their guidance or not raising guidance, because not getting the S&P 500. Which, again, getting the S&P 500, nothing changes about the company. It's just the fact that, okay, supply and demand. There's going to be a whole bunch of people buying Tesla once it gets included. Maybe it gets included next year, maybe not. I don't know. But it's not something that should be taken lightly, because again, nothing changes about the company, but you have all these people trying to buy, and some people just not selling. That's just that. I did feel very horrible selling yesterday my Tesla, but let's just take a look at the chart, shall we? And I only sold half. I didn't like sell the whole thing. So we are looking here. When to get to the bottom here. Can't do it. Oh, got down to 407. My God. That would have been perfect. Obviously, crystal ball, you can't time the market, you can't do anything. I was very, very close to doing that. Trading around position is not something I really want to do, although I've heard people have a lot of success with it. I just can't, because I don't care what it does in the short term. Like, I do not care if this goes down to 280. I'm not selling this. I don't want to lock in any losses, although I don't think I would have losses at that point. It would just be, the realized gains would just be much smaller. I don't care if it goes to $600 a share right now. I'm just not selling. I will not sell until Wall Street and everyone have to realize, like, oh, all right, the solar's been sneaking up on us. The batteries production and the storage have been sneaking up on us. Auto bidders been sneaking up. The rest of us can see it, read the writing on the wall, but no one else can. That's fine. This is still a buy, in my opinion. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. There's just no one can catch them. People say, like, yeah, competition is here. No, it's not. Like, the competition is there, but they are years behind where Tesla is. So anyway, guys, I love you all. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Patreon also. Patreon. Yeah. All right. I love you. Bye.